Hello everyone, Ember here, and welcome back to a new video. In this one, I'd like to take a look at Supercharged Breaker, which was officially revealed at Japan's Champion League. And as posted before here on PokeBeach, this set will release on October 18th in Japan. And the set will of course be headlined by Terra Pikachu EX, so sadly for Raichu fans, it is just Pikachu for now, though they could, release a single prize Raichu in this one, but yeah. It will include 106 cards before Secret Rares, so quite a sizable set, and Paradise Dragona, which we've already seen in its full, and Supercharged Breaker will form our Surging Sparks set in November, which is like the next main English set in the West. So yeah, very cool news, and Pikachu is kind of broken. No spoiler alert. 200 HP, basic Terra-type Lightning, so seems rather fragile, right? Only 200 HP, but it does have the ability Tenacious Heart, which says if this Pokemon has full HP and would be KO'd by an attack, it isn't knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10 instead. So the only way to actually get a one-hit KO on this Pikachu is if you involve something like Burn or Poison. And Burn isn't really an easy condition to inflict in the TCG right now. However, Poison is. We do have stuff like Brute Bonnet. We do have, what's it called? Pachurant can inflict poison, but I'm pretty sure that's actually just to your Pokemon. So, okay, maybe not Pachurant. But, we do have Brute Bonnet, so that's probably going to be, like, the best way of one killing this Pikachu. So, Pachurant stocks do go up, I guess, with Brute Bonnet decks. But aside from that, yeah, this is going to be very annoying to KO. So, very fragile, but, difficult to KO in one hit. So, you will have to 2 KO this thing. And it does have the very powerful attack Topaz Bolt, which for a Grass Lightning Metal, which I'm pretty sure is the exact same attack cost as the amazing rare Raichu, I believe. But yeah, it does 300 damage, which is pretty disgusting, and you have to discard 3 energy from this Pokemon, which does seem like a bit of a nightmare to, consistently charge us up, even with stuff like Lost Zone. However, there was this new Magneton revealed, which has the ability Overvolt Discharge, which says, once your turn, you may attach up to 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your lightning Pokemon in any way you like. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is KO'd. So you can just attach lightning energy, so you could do this to like Miraidon and stuff, or like Raichu V, I guess, if you really wanted to. But the main appeal, of course, is getting 3 different energy and charging up a Pikachu. So effectively, you're giving up 1 prize to dish out 300 damage, which will KO the vast majority of Pokemon. And you can also KO Charizard and Dragapult with this. And you may be thinking, wait, Charizard and Dragapult have like 320, 330 HP. How would you possibly KO them? Well, they also revealed a stadium, if we scroll all the way down here, called Gravity Mountain, that says the maximum HP of all Stage 2 Pokemon in play is reduced by minus 30. So, yeah. So you can definitely one-hit KO Charizard with Pikachu, which is very scary, actually. So, yeah, that is a terrifying thing. But yeah, I do feel like this will be a very, very strong upgrade to Miraidon. So, yeah, I'll definitely look at testing Miraidon Pikachu before Miraidon gets really expensive when the set drops. But yeah, definitely seems like a very, very strong combo here. We've also got this Magnezone, which sadly is not good enough really to talk about. I mean, maybe in GLC it's okay, but even then it has to compete with the Magnezone that ramps any amount of energy from your hand. So I don't think it's particularly good in that sense. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah, it's another one for the collectors, but yeah, a bit sad. Then we have a Terrapagos with the attack Prism Charge, which allows you to find 3 basic energy of all different types and attach them to your Terra Pokemon in any way you like. Interestingly, this doesn't say Terra Pokemon EX. Not sure why that is. Maybe I've just not noticed that this is on every other Terra card. But yeah, does that imply that there could be Terra Pokemon that are not EXs? But I don't know. It's interesting though. But either way, you could use this like turn 1 going second, get 3 energy on Pikachu, and then the following turn just swing for 300, which is, yeah, it seems kind of powerful, really. But you wouldn't want to, use this too often because it is giving up a prize card itself, so it's a bit annoying in that sense. But you could definitely use this with, like, the Terrapagos EX and stuff, so yeah, definitely seems kind of powerful. Maybe even Cinderace, I guess, but yeah, seems like a fun card overall. Still waiting on a single prize Eternatus, by the way. That hasn't happened yet, but hopefully. And we also have a new Cyrano, Actually, how do you pronounce this? Is it Cyrano or is it like Cyrano? I have no idea. Like, please tell me how you pronounce his name. But yeah, search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon EX, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Kind of whatever. In all honesty, get the full board out with Iron Thorns, I guess. Yeah, maybe okay with Charizard. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Seems a bit slow to be honest, but it's an option at least. Then we also have Technical Machine Fluorite. Yeah, Fluorite. Quite nice to see the TMs come back. Sadly, I don't think this one is very good, though. For a Grass Water Psychic, discard all energy from this Pokemon, which is a bit brutal. But if you do, heal all damage from each of your Terra Pokemon. So, quite nice, it's a fully heal effect, but at the end of the day, it is for 3 different energy. You do have to discard these energy. You will lose the TM. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how good this is realistically, just because Pokemon are just doing so much damage. I mean, we've literally just seen a Pikachu that can do 300, and that's a basic, right? So I'm not sure if healing all damage is super relevant in this day and age, which, it would be cool if this card was good, but sadly, I don't think it's impressive, really. But then we get to the stadiums, and this one is very good. Amphitheater. Amphitheater. Bit of a mouthful there. Basic Pokemon in play get plus 30 HP, which just means that Raging Bolt can become an absolute tank that doesn't get KO'd. Iron Thorns as well, actually, which is quite funny. Even Terrapagos with Buffalunt is now a bit scary, so yeah, I definitely think the stadium is very, very strong. Also just good for stuff like Miraidon and Pikachu, so yeah, very seems really good. Then we have Gravity Mountain. The maximum HP of all stage Pokemon in play is reduced by 30. Yeah, kind of crazy. Does mean that stuff like Giratina is only one small 20 damage modifier off being able to one-hit KO Charizard, which is quite funny. That's like, I know there's better examples for like how this affects the game, but basically turning Charizard into a 300 HP Pokemon, I would definitely say is a sizable difference. Also, like Pidgeot, I'm pretty sure only has like 280, so now that's sitting at around 250, which is quite funny as well. So yeah, I definitely think both of these stadiums will see a lot of play in the end. So it's cool to see that we're getting some competitive cards. We've also got this new A-Spec, Miracle Intercom, which says put up to 2 supporter cards from your discard pile into your hand. Seems pretty good, to be honest. Even if you get like, say, a Roxanne and a Boss's Orders. So you play the Roxanne, then you have the Boss's Orders in your deck for later. It's kind of like a VS Seeker plus a Palpad, even if you like have to shuffle one in. Or you could view this as like double VS Seeker if you play one supporter and then get to use the other one next turn. But of course, your opponent might play an Iono and stop you. But does seem pretty strong either way, getting back to supporters. Don't think there's anything immediately that would want to use this. Like, I think Lost Zone's actually fine for Colress right now, so that's not too much of an issue. But if there's ever, like, I guess, even more broken supporters like Crispin and stuff, like even better energy acceleration, then sure, I think this could be really good. But as it stands, nothing really is standing out, but still a very playable card at the end of the day. So yeah, and I don't think there's anything else here to talk about here. Some new starter decks releasing in late November. So unfortunately, Lugia and Tyranitar will be featured in these starter decks, so I don't think they'll be very good, sadly. December 6th sees the release of Terastal Festival, featuring Eevee and its evolutions as Pokemon EX, which we knew about, which is a bit scary because Sylveon looks pretty good, so I'm expecting the other Eevees to be playable. And then January sees the release of Battle Partners, which we've looked at already, like Enzork and such. February is 2 decks, featuring Stevens, Beldum, and Metagross EX, and starter set EX, Marnie's, Morpeko, and Grimmsnarl. We've seen Grimmsnarl already being revealed. And then the glory of Team Rocket at some point, likely featuring Rocket's Mewtwo EX, which we kind of knew about. Some set news that I haven't really talked about, but Black Bolt and White Flare, so like Zekrom and Reshiram, but also just like Kyurem's, really. And then Heatwave Arena, which I'm not sure what that's about, really, but we'll have a look again in the future. But that's a long way off, by the way. Like we're talking months and months, like next spring kind of thing in 2025. But yeah, closing thoughts. I generally think this card is a bit broken. 300 is pretty ridiculous for basic, just to be tossing out like that. I mean, I kind of brought this up when I said Cinderace was doing 280 for 3. That's a stage 2. This is a basic. I mean, like, I'm not sure where they're going with this power scaling, but we'll see. It looks fun at the end of the day. Like, I'm sure this will all be a lot of fun. I like the stadiums. I think these are very good stadiums. The Terrapagos seems really fun as well. So yeah, should be a lot of fun to mess around with these cards, and I can't wait for more reveals. And let me know what you think down below. Are you like me? Do you think Pikachu is broken? And yeah, thank you for watching.